Welcome back to the game. If you're becoming a fan of character traits, you'll remember that Turner and Ava are learning the X's and O's of the Knowledge Seekers playbook on characterization while reading the story Luis Garcia, End Zone Hero. Make sure to view the pregame warm-up in first quarter before the clock starts on this episode of Thinking Aloud. Thorough characterization makes characters well-rounded and interesting. It also offers readers a sense of realism. Authors may choose to give their characters a quirk, a single carefully chosen detail that provides clues as to what the character is really like. Most authors develop characterization by means of description, through their actions, speech, or thoughts. Adjectives such as ambitious and brilliant, or clever or brave, embarrassed or foolish, help the reader to better understand the character. Readers draw conclusions about the characters based upon what they say, think, and do. The more we learn about a character's public and private persona, the more it helps us get to know him or her. In the first quarter, Turner and Ava learned how authors use narration to reveal characters' traits. But get ready to cheer, because they're about to find out how authors reveal more about a character through his or her conversation with others.
Those first few paragraphs set the stage for the story.
They do. But listen to this. A Hulk of a man, Coach Lenski wore the same ball cap and headphones to every game. He grabbed Luis's shoulders and looked him straight in the eye. I can see you're thinking too much, Garcia. Don't worry. Just look for Chris in the far corner. He'll be open. Luis swallowed hard and nodded. I'll do my best, Coach.
That coach would make me nervous.
Yeah, really. But I see what's going on here. Miss Healy said that authors also reveal character traits, like nervousness, through conversation that the character has with others in the story. When I read the conversation between Coach Lenski and Luis, I learned that Luis is a worrier when the coach says, "You're thinking too much, and don't worry." So I write worrier in the private column of the T-chart I'm using to record my thinking, because it describes an inner fear of Luis. The conversation continues into the next paragraph. I understand that Luis is conscientious when he says, "I'll do my best." This trait describes Luis's inner strength.
Add it to the list in the private column?
Add it to the private column.
A timeout has been called. Turner has been well coached. A character's conversation with others provides the reader with important traits, speech and dialect. What the character says and how he or she says it lets the reader know the character's attitude and provides insight into where the character lives, their level of education, mood, or wisdom. Back to Ava and Turner.
So far, the author has used narration and Luis's conversations with other people to introduce him to us. Public traits. Newcomer, skinny, sophomore, football player, backup quarterback. Private traits. Ambitious, responsible, unsure, nervous, worrier, conscientious.
Poor guy. It'd be hard to be in that situation.
But that's how a lot of Hall of Famers got their start. They start off as second stringers and blossom into amazing leaders. Let's see if this happens with Luis.
Keep reading. This is starting to get good.
Oh, and that signals halftime. But Ava's right. The first half has been a good one. You too can become a knowledge seeker if you think about the characters' public and private personas while you read stories. And remember, authors reveal character traits through narration and the character's conversation with others. But the knowledge seekers have more plays to learn. Make sure to keep your head in the game during the second half. View End Zone Hero, third quarter, the thoughts of the character. And remember to keep thinking aloud.